instead of going live, but my comfort zone is just going live. I want to feature the way I've been living off of, not working a proper job by having a side hustle. And I'm going to show a couple of examples because it's all about access, demand, and just having a keen eye for things. Good news, by the way, from a follow up based on the video that nobody's gonna watch. The last live I did this morning, where I had to be at the new job at what the hell time did I arrive? I don't know, but I woke up at like 5 in the morning. I got there at 7:14 a.m. I got the job in one day, so go me. New full-time job. But the past 2 months, I have been selling very successfully on eBay, and I'm going to show some of the hacks that I have learned, and one mistake I've made that I'm never going to make again. I sold a one-of-a-kind item that I've had since 1992 at my local comic book shop. I sold it, and any store you go to, if you're trying to flip, you may as well just throw in the towel and accept that you're going to use a third-party seller like Amazon, eBay, or what have you. So I'm going to pass the ones I bought for myself. You may recognize classics if you're a connoisseur like me. And now, let's see, let me put these aside, because I got some winners. I was apprehensive because these are investments. I dropped a couple of bucks. Oh, this is going to be a collectible right here. So this is a purchase you make that you know you're going to have to hold until the time is right. So I bought the variant cover. We all know Superman is back in the mainstream media. And so I made sure to get the variant cover featuring James Gunn and David Cornsweet, who knows? Anyway, yeah, so it's $1 more, the variant covers. They usually make about 6 different ones. I picked out this one. The comic book shop here, they limit you by 2 purchases, but this will be, especially if the new Superman movie takes off the way I think it will, despite the haters and the Snyderverse fans. This edition right here, I have to get it all boarded and sealed up, is probably going to turn me a decent profit, but not as big as, let's get to the small stuff first. Yeah, well, thank you for the compliment. Small stuff first. Alright, so I'm collecting this. Alright, you make way more money when you sell collections on third-party platforms, Amazon, eBay, blah, 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 as opposed to individual titles. So I'm collecting the whole Absolute Run and all of the holy trinity of superheroes. That's the way. You got to aim for those and just collect as many as you can, get as many variant covers as you can. Hello, 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 and I say hi right back. And I prefer weird, because normal sucks. What the hell is normal? Everybody's weird. Normal is the anomaly. And now here is one of my investments. So I did some research. I talked to a friend of mine that's in the business for himself. He has built his own store. He no longer has to work retail. He turned his side gig into, I am the boss 100% of the time, and I even have my own people to go around and search. Hola to you too. So he has people that'll go door to door and buy just anything retro. Retro and nostalgia always sell. So this is, I can't use the term on YouTube because they'll maybe ban my account. But this right here, I cannot believe how much I found it for. Only $20. So, number one, this is a classic issue from way back when. It is old, you can tell. Now, what they did to add immense value to this, I only spent $20. On the market, this illustrator here, Ed Piskor is his name. Google him and you'll get a whole story. He offed himself. He offed himself because he got canceled. And, yeah, I mean, you can look into his story. You're going to make your own judgments, but I don't believe he deserved to have his livelihood taken away from him and his projects to be canceled and his art galleries. This man lived and breathed his style, his art, his comic books. That's the only passion he had in life. And he had people that cared about him, family, friends. And then, of course, some allegations that were never proven to be true. And he ended his life and left a a very public, unaliving letter regarding what to do and who to pursue legally. Oh, you're from Nepal. Holy crap. Well, hello from the States here. Go Trump, by the way. If you're butthurt about it, well, stay hurt. So this, I did the research. Cost me $20, and I can get at least under 200. Not bad. Not a bad investment. What else do I have? Because okay, here's two that I have picked up. They've been sitting there for a minute, and they've always had my attention. Back in the day when I was younger, I had a copy, and I think I gave it away to one of my exes, and that, holy crap, 1:47 a.m. over there. Well, let me just say God bless to you. I hope all is well. And it's, oh God, I don't even know the time. It's got to be like 4 p.m. It's been a day. I went and I got a new full-time job today, literally, but I'm still keeping up with my hustle. I bought 2 copies of this. I don't need to show you 2, but I'll hold 2. So, this was like a specific, unique version. If you happen to know Invader Zim, or Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, that's a side project he did, this very disturbed individual made a cartoon that was on Nickelodeon for a long, long time, and then people started to catch on. It wasn't very appropriate. Like, yeah, they had more than Ren and Stimpy-esque humor. It was a lot of, there's a lot of things that Nickelodeon and animation got away with back in that time so long ago, early 2000s, 90s, but anyway, this is some of his original works, and this is the first director's cut. So, cost $54. I can sell this after doing my research on price charting. I can get at least maybe $150. So, this is Namaste to you. Oh, I love Buddhism. I hope, yep, I think I got that. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. So, yeah, and of course, you can't take the collector out of the businessman or hustler. So, of course, I got some books for myself, especially the books that I always see are on the top must-read lists on the internet. But, oh, I gotta take good care, man. This autograph. I am just recently getting into purchasing books or anything with autographs. I can't believe that they had an Ed Piskor. Well, I mean, this is technically a card with his signature. It would be of more value if it was directly on the book, but I talked to my buddy that owns his own shop, and that's a steal. I got away with it. Meaning is good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, like that. Namaste. Yeah, it's a greeting, right? That's, I mean, so I don't know if there's any association to Buddhism, but Namaste is just a term. I'm not going to pretend that I'm educated on it, but I'm familiar with the word, so Namaste to you. And I guess that's it. I'm sorry for all the moving and grooving. Y'all going to get dizzy, but I just wanted to show this because it is doing this that I'm able to do my little shorts with this channel and showcase some of the neat stuff that happens in the world of comic books. A lot of people can't really afford to keep up with hobbies these days, but now that I've been doing the eBay hustle and I got, another full-time job, I was not prepared for the mornings I'm gonna have to do every day now, but things are looking good and I feel blessed. And as of late, I've been on a big sobriety trip. 3 months and counting of just being totally clear-headed. My head's in the game. I'm feeling sharp. I'm feeling good. I've learned to kind of had to invent a god of my understanding so I could immerse myself in recovery. I felt like a fraud going into group and saying the Serenity prayer when I didn't believe in God. So basically, I just had to make something that fit my understanding. And I prayed last night, and it really meant something, like it helped. Or at least it gives me the illusion of helping. I'm new to accepting any form of God or a higher power, so bear with me on that. With that being said, I'm out of here I'm outie. Oh, I sold two. My buddy that has the shop, he's a legend, okay? Sometimes I worry about naming names, but yeah, hell yeah. See, that's my boy right there. He's got a hella great shop. Anywhere you are, if you ever find yourself in Florida, I know after a while, maybe I'll get, a couple views on this thing. I'm a very humble guy. I don't do live streams like I used to. The shorts is what I do mostly. But you need to check out Retroitis, MFers. Retroitis in Florida. That's your number one spot to find anything for your nostalgic memory needs, because we all are that child that wants to stay alive inside of a shell of our former selves. So come and rediscover your childlike self at Retroitis in Florida. Do it. Do it. Especially you from Nepal. Bless your heart. I'm telling you, though, you can't lose. All right, back to making money. Take care. It's been a damn good day.